You know, when the music stops, everything catches up at once. The fear, the adrenaline, the faces in the crowd. They cheer like they don't realize how close things came to falling apart.
I have learned that silence often carries more truth than applause.
You're not part of my world, but you look like someone who understands what it means to stand in front of others and pretend you're not afraid.
I have carried that burden for many lifetimes.
Let me guess. Leader, protector. Everyone looks to you when things go wrong, and when they do, it's somehow still your fault.
Once, before war reshaped everything, I was not a symbol. I was Orion Pax. I believed that truth and unity would naturally prevail. But Cybertron taught me otherwise. When Megatron rose, belief became something fragile, something people either clung to desperately or abandoned entirely.
That sounds familiar. Where I come from, hope is part of the performance. We sing it, dress it up, make it look effortless. But no one tells you what to do when you're terrified that if you stop believing, even for a moment, everything will collapse. So, I need to ask you something. After Cybertron fell, after the war never really ended, did you ever wish you could let go of hope? Just stop carrying it?
There were times I questioned whether hope was a kindness or a cruelty. I asked others to believe in peace while sending them back into battle. I wondered if faith, when repeated often enough, becomes a lie we tell ourselves so the suffering feels justified.
And what stopped you from giving it up?
I realized that surrendering hope would not spare anyone pain. It would only teach them that cruelty was correct, that Megatron's way was inevitable. Hope became my refusal to let that be the final lesson of our war. You fight demons while standing beneath lights meant to inspire joy. That contradiction would fracture many.
It almost did. For a long time, I thought faith meant never hesitating, never letting the crowd see the doubt. But every time I faced a demon, I could feel something answering back inside me. Fear, anger, the part of myself that wondered how different I really was.
And you feared that acknowledging that darkness would make your faith invalid.
Exactly. I thought belief had to be pure, untouched by fear. But the more I tried to be perfect, the heavier everything became.
The matrix of leadership did not choose me because I was unafraid. It chose me because, when faced with power, I refused domination. I refused to become Megatron, even when his path would have been easier.
So faith isn't about being sure?
No. Faith is a decision made repeatedly in the absence of certainty. It is choosing compassion when rage would feel more satisfying. Choosing hope when despair would feel honest.
I think I always believed hope would arrive fully formed one day. Like I'd wake up and finally feel strong enough to deserve it. But listening to you, it sounds like hope isn't something you earn. It's something you accept, knowing it might break you anyway.
Hope is endurance with purpose. It does not promise victory, only meaning.
Then maybe I've been carrying faith all along. Just quietly. Even on the nights I wanted to run. If the war never truly ends, how do you keep from becoming tired of believing?
By remembering that belief is not only for us. It is for those who watch us stand when we could fall. For those who will inherit the world we shape through our choices.
Then I'll keep singing. Not because I'm fearless, but because someone out there might need to see that faith can shake and still survive.
That is how hope endures.